Teaching your dog recall is more about keeping them safe. If they accidentally run out and get into the middle of the tree, they could get hit by a car or even get injured by another animal. But it's also about making it more exciting for your dog. You can even play fun games such as hide and seek, doggy ping pong, and you could even involve your family and make it more exciting for your dog. Speaking of excitement, something to stay away from whenever you're training dog your reliable recall is only using it whenever you're doing something undesirable, such as craning your dog up or if you're calling him indoors whenever he's out there having fun. Instead, learn to make yourself more attractive to what your dog is currently doing at that present time. You can always use different types of rewards, whether you're giving him a yummy treat or if you're playing a fun game that he absolutely loves, such as tug or fetch. But you want to make yourself more exciting and use a lot of engagement with your dog. And then even whenever you do recall him, let him go back out there and continue having fun. That way he's not pairing you with something that's undesirable. When starting out with the recall training, you want to break things down into small steps. And we start with the running come game, which allows us to pair your verbal cue with the actual command that we're working with. In our case, where we're choosing Tico come, and as soon as Tico starts to come over to us, we want to mark with yes, and then we want to reward with a treat. That way he knows what we're asking of him. One simple tip to keep in mind whenever you recall your dog is you want to be able to release them after you recall them over to you. This will show them that the fun hasn't stopped. So in our case, we use the break command and allow them to continue to have fun. As you progress, you want to add additional behaviors along with this. So in this case, our step number 2 would be to add the sit command. So as soon as your dog comes to you, you want to give your dog the sit command, and eventually it'll turn into the auto sit. Step number 3 will be to desensitize your dog to the collar touch. This will allow you to safely secure your dog. That way he's not running away from you anytime you try to grab his collar. Using a long line is another useful tool that you can use, which will allow your dog to have that freedom that he wants, but being able to keep him at a safe distance.
Yes, good boy.
Also be sure to mix in different types of rewards whenever you recall your dog. You can use different types of toys or even games, and then release him right back over to whatever he was doing before. One last tip to keep in mind, whenever you start recall training, you might want to start in a no to low distraction free area, which may mean that you might want to start indoors or in your backyard. But it should definitely be in a place where your dog feels both comfortable and confident in. Tico! Tico, Tico, come! Yes, good boy, Tico. Good boy.